12/2026 regular meeting to order. Pledge of Allegiance. Would anyone like to give it tonight?
Go ahead, Tracy.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oops. Okay. Roll call.
Right. Supervisor Bauman,
Here.
trustee Arroyo, trustee Henning,
Here.
trustee Nader,
Here.
trustee Sloan.
Here.
Also here, we have assessor Bross, clerk Ruppa. Do I see Bob?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Bob Kula and Anne Marie Andressen. Andressen.
Oh, she is?
I
No,
thought she was gonna be.
No,
Oh, okay, no Anne Marie. Quorum established.
Okay, next, public comment. Public comment shall be limited to 3 minutes per speaker. Do we have any public comments tonight? Nope. Okay, let's go on to reports. Does anybody have a report they would like to give?
I do. Do you want me to start or you want?
If you'd like to give it, or you want me to give? Okay.
You don't want to give yours?
Well, so I already submitted my report that was on our flood mitigation equipment. But I really just want to talk about, tonight will be the first time this administration will be recording all of our meetings. And what I really like about this is that we want to be transparent with the community. We want to be transparent as a board. And I believe this is a great way to show what kind of government we are. So Bianca tonight, who's my office assistant, is doing the recording. And she'll be putting it up on the website so that if anybody wants to look at this meeting or any meetings moving forward, they'll be able to. So that's pretty much my report because it's simple and it's short and it's a great way for us to go into our new.
It was nice to be able to read it with everything else. So thank you for
Yeah.
getting that in.
Thank you.
So I gave Tracy something, and I gave you a new copy. So anyway, I wanted to make a report tonight and just to be on the record on a couple things that I feel concerned about our voting process and really the outcomes of it. I have two specific things I'm going to ask, and then I have some kind of more big picture, just thoughts on it. And the two things, the first one was, and maybe this is just me and not all the other trustees, but I'd like a timeline when we're going to start the budget process. Like, here's the timeline. Here's when people have to turn in their budget, and here's when we give it to the board to review, and here's when we're going to post it. And, I felt like I was hearing a lot of different messages about the end, how much time we had, or could we have not voted for it that night in April, or was it too late, and stuff like that. So just a little more. And when I have research, but it doesn't always seem that clear there either. So anyway, so that's something I hope we can do next time. The other thing I will, and I think it would help us just make have a smoother process, make clearer decisions, or maybe it's just me though. Because this year, I feel like in reflection that, like as I look to next year's voting, I'm realizing that my vote is my voice. And in a way, it's my only voice, except right now when I'm talking, because we don't really have a lot of input in other areas unless we agree at the vote or don't agree at the vote. And I don't think it's the conversations or the questions, it's simply the yay or nay. People often say actions speak louder than words, and I think our vote is our truth and can speak louder than anything. And our conversations and questions, oh geez, our conversations and questions can certainly be contributors, and I wish they were better contributors. But a lot of times the answers aren't very clear, or the communication isn't as transparent. And some of that is because we're here and it's a little uncomfortable. You know, you're not just talking in someone's office. So I just have kind of, that was my reality, that nevertheless, no matter what, our vote speaks for us, and it's really our power. And I think the power matters because we have to represent the people. Our vote has to represent the people. It's not here to get what we want, or to take what someone else wants, or to give someone else what they want. We are supposed to be here for the people. And let's see, I wrote, it's easier sometimes to read it, but to foster decisions that are good for our constituents, which makes us have to know our constituents. So I looked up some research on Avon Township, and I was a little surprised that 24 to 26 data, many different websites said the median income in Avon Township is $43,000. And that is, and then there was a couple that were higher. So even if you said, okay, it's $55,000, you know, that is a lot of pressure for our residents. And that makes me feel more responsible to having a frugal budget, and to making sure we have enough room left over when emergencies come, and just to not, you know, we're not a fancy community. I guess that's the bottom line of that. And the financial picture supports that need for us to create a frugal, sustainable budget, one that doesn't risk tax increases or severe service cuts for our most vulnerable people. And I want our votes to show empathy, and that we see our residents having dignity and look at their financial capacity. So that said, I feel a little uncomfortable about some of our budget decisions, or I want to make sure we do it a little differently or can rectify some of it. When the assessor sent the revised budget in March 8th, the biggest reason for the $72,000 increase in salary, in the salary line, was for the quad year. And that was 42% of the original salary. So we had a 42% increase in salaries. Now I kind of learned today really that the quad year doesn't start till 2027. But I'm hoping that when the quad year's done, we can take some of that money back. If we needed it to make this happen, to make all of these, all of these parcels get checked, then we don't necessarily need it the other years. So that's something that I wanted to put on record, that I think that would be the right way for us to go, a frugal, sustainable way to go. We have a township residents who have low salaries and high taxes, and we need to keep that steep financial obligation of those people at the forefront of our decisions. And we need, what the board can do is do that with our vote, because we can't say you should do this, you should do that. We can just say yes or no. So that's my report.
Thank you. Do we have any more reports tonight? If not, can I have a motion to approve the reports? Going once.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? Roll call.
Trustee Arroyo,
Abstain.
trustee, oh, pardon,
Abstain.
abstain. Okay, trustee Henning,
Yes.
trustee Nader,
Yes.
trustee Sloan,
Aye.
supervisor Bauman.
Aye.
Motion carries.
We have no old business to my knowledge. If not, we're going to move on to new business. Approval of April 14, 2026 Township Board Meeting Minutes. Is there a motion?
I motion that we accept the township board meetings of April 14th, 2026.
Is there a second?
I just got to scroll to that one. April 14th.
I'll second.
Okay, now we're going to move on to discussion.
Okay, whatever I just need to discuss, I talked to Tracy about already, so I was gonna tell you what that was, but now I can't find it, so. I think it's okay, it wasn't anything big, so.
So only discussion that I have, is there a way, Tracy, that we can reserve, keep the last board meeting on reserve on copy so that we have that? Because I think that last meeting, our township board meeting where we approve the budget sets us into this year. And would you be able to store it and then just give it to Bianca?
Sure, no
Excellent.
problem.
Thank you.
So Bianca would put it up on the website?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Because this way, just the whole story of going into our new year is there.
Do you want it all 3 meetings,
Yes,
including Kyle?
might as well.
Okay, the minutes
I mean,
will
I
be
know.
approved until next year
So why don't we wait then?
on the minutes.
Yeah, we'll wait on the minutes then. So do we have any more discussion?
This isn't about minutes, is it?
We're on minutes right now.
Okay, the only thing I remember that Tracy and I talked about that I don't see here, oh no, she did, the 18,000, never mind. The 18,000 of the carpet, the flooring money is for the health department. I just want to make sure that was down there, but it's there.
Okay. Roll call.
Trustee Nader,
Yes.
trustee Herring,
Yes.
trustee Sloan,
Yes,
trustee Arroyo.
Aye.
Supervisor Bauman.
Yes.
Okay, motion carried.
Next, B, approval of May 4, 2026 Committee of the Whole meeting minutes. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to accept the May 4th, 2026 Committee of the Whole meeting minutes.
Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Any more discussion?
I just wanted to explain and that I have my old copy, so I don't know, that when I said I saw 2 bids, I was talking about the 2 bids from the carpeting guy,
Right.
from our Escalas guy, I didn't see 2 bids in the past, so.
No, Michelle had said.
Yeah, and I didn't
Michelle
know,
had said that she had quite a few bids, and that's why I questioned it, because I hadn't seen those bids.
right, I just didn't want it to get confused.
They were part of one of the board meetings. I don't remember because I was able to go back to Tracy's, one of the board meetings, board packets, and it was there. I'm not sure how many months ago it was, but I was able to find it.
Yeah, there was 3 of them. I think.
3, yes,
I was-
because she asked me about it and I forwarded her the board packet that it was in.
Okay.
So that I don't have to go looking for it.
No,
Can you forward it to me?
yes. Maybe, yeah.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have any more discussion? Okay, roll call.
Trustee Nader,
Yes.
trustee Heading,
Yes.
trustee Sloan,
Yes,
trustee Arroyo.
Aye.
Supervisor Bauman.
Yes.
All right, motion carried.
C, approval of April 14th, 2026 budget hearing. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the April 14th budget hearing.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? Roll call.
Trustee Henning,
Yes.
trustee Sloan,
Aye,
trustee Arroyo.
Aye.
Trustee Nader,
Yes.
supervisor Bauman.
Yes.
Motion carries.
D, approval of the monthly bills as presented. We're going to do prepaid bills first. Is there a motion?
I move we accept the prepaid bill as prepaid.
Is there a second?
There was something that I wanted to ask, and now I can't find it. I think it was the CGPT or something. It was $20, not that much, but there is a free service online. And I apologize, I can't find it right now.
Someone want to second it and then we can look at it.
I don't know if we can do that.
You do it after you
Yes.
second it.
We have a second and then we go into discussion.
It had something to do with AI. And it was just the price for it. I don't know if it's an app or what. But
It might have been, if it's under the supervisor's office, it might have been something that Bianca bought for our
well,
office.
that's what, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. That's fine.
And I think sometimes the free only give you so much, where the unlimited, that extra $20, you could go and go and go and go. Otherwise, you're limited. I don't know how many
Correct.
times before you have to pay. In our office, we are always creating flyers. We're always creating new
Sure.
things. And so it would be something that
You need,
would fall under
Was
Bianca's
it the
role.
$200 charge one?
was it,
I think it was 200.
It's also what you can use on the program.
Right.
I don't know what.
She uses it a
there's a
lot
lot
of
of
times.
chatter about it.
Yeah, she uses it a lot of times to figure out information.
Right,
She does it to take notes. We just had a meeting not too long ago, and she was able to put the notes really, really fast together because of the technology that we
Right.
have.
right.
What was it called? Do you remember? Okay, sorry. I
No,
thought.
So,
No,
It's not that.
it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's 20, I mean, it is a big deal, but it's not. I don't want to hold up the meeting
Yeah.
for it.
do we have any more discussion?
Let's go.
Not roll call.
Trustee Henning,
Yes.
trustee Flown,
Yes.
trustee Arroyo,
Aye.
trustee Nader,
Yes.
supervisor Bauman,
Yes.
motion carried.
So now we're going to go on to 2 outstanding bills. Can I have a motion to approve outstanding bills?
I'm gonna be approved the outstanding.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, now we move on to discussion. So my one question was discussion on the narrow map. Cindy, this probably pertains to you. Is there a contract or anything that,
Yes, I had the signed contract.
have you given it to us?
I gave it to Anne Marie.
Is it on, when did you give it to her?
When I got it, like, I beginning of the month.
Because for $7,000 would be great if we would be able to see it in the contract, because I know that there was also an option of doing an extended 4-year that would have cost us $16,000 rather than $7,000 a year. I had no idea that it was annually. I thought it was that we were buying a program for $7,000. I had no idea that it was $7,000 each year.
I gave it to her and let her know.
Did you let the board know that it was?
I didn't know I had to. I was using it for a tool for my job, and that's why I included it in the budget.
So if we were going to use it every year, it would have been better if we knew more about if we bought 4 years, it would have cost us X amount of money instead of spending $7,000 a year. Because I honestly had no idea. We were happy to give it to you because we knew it was going to help your program and help you with the assessor's office. We agreed, but I had no idea that it was annually.
Well, I gave her the contract.
But when we talked about it at the board meeting for approval,
Right.
we did not know it was, we did not know it was annually.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did we approve that separately?
It was part of the budget. It was part of the
Part of
budget.
Yeah.
But I agreed to it thinking that it was, we were buying a program,
I did.
not that it was a $7,000 annually, where we could have discussed if there was a different plan that was never presented to us.
Oh, I didn't know I had to do that.
Do you
Is it cheaper if you do it remotely?
Yes, that's what I did in the 4-year.
You did do a 4-year program?
Yes, I did.
So
You did get the.
so if you did 16, the thing is, I thought the board only approved $7,000.
Right, because it's for 4 years. Every year, it's 7,000. It got down from 15,000 a year.
Okay, so originally you told us it was $7,000 for the,
It sounds like that's what you found out after.
Yeah. First it was 16,000.
so can
And
you,
then I got it down to, because it's a governmental business, that's why I got it for 7,000. So I did get it down
for 4 years though?
every 4 years, yes.
But could we have bought it for
No.
16,000?
But we could have bought it for 16,000 every 4 years.
So would that have been
every year-
cheaper?
Every year for 4 years, we could have got it for 15 or 16,500. 16,500.
Okay,
So
can
I
you,
got it for 5 years. I got it for 7,000 every year for 4 years.
So you do have to pay.
There's 28?
let's,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because they wanted 16,500. Got it. And I got it down.
So then-
so can you send the
And actually,
board, so can you send the board the contract?
I'll have to get it from Anne Marie. If I give it to her.
Okay, can you get that to us this week?
If I can see her tomorrow and get it from her.
Okay, will you please, because I just think, okay, thank you.
Can I ask a question, just so I have this clear?
Yeah, I don't.
The way you have it set up, at the end of 4 years, it will be 28,000.
No, because then you negotiate another price. And
No, at the end of 4 years,
right,
we will spend 28,000. Negotiating a new
yes,
price,
it'll be
we
new,
won't worry about it.
which is a lot cheaper. Well, it all depends on your population.
Right, but
So-
then
Right.
at the,
And
if
we
it
might
had
not
been-
even need it after.
if it had been 16,000, it would have been 64,000. That's all I want to know.
Yes.
So I thought there was a deal that if you did so many years, they were going to reduce the price.
That is the deal.
That is the deal.
That is the deal? So we spent,
16,500 a year,
Don't,
every year. I got it down to 7,000.
okay, so if you'll get us the
Every year.
contract and we'll be able to see it. Thank you very much, Cindy.
You're welcome.
Okay, so any other discussion on the near map? Or outstanding bills? Okay, roll call.
Trustee Sloan,
aye.
trustee Arroyo,
Aye.
trustee Nader,
Aye.
trustee Henning, supervisor Bauman.
I'm going to abstain.
Okay, motion carries.
Okay, next, E, presentation from Brad. I cannot say your last name. Kuzminski?
That is awful.
Okay, Kaminsky.
Kaczynski.
Kaminsky. On the, updating us on the community garden.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Been a few months, I think, since I saw a lot of people, but wanted to provide an update. Was hoping these would be open, but.
Well, unveil them.
You have to, no, no, I can't do that.
Do you want me to do that?
Go for it, Patty.
No, it's,
Okay,
we're making the sausage, so to give it a little bit, but.
okay.
Wanted to provide an update on the food forest and the community garden and what we're doing. I will preface by saying, so far and into the future, the cost to Avon Township has been $0. So all of the funds that have been put forward have been through grants or fundraising, which I'll cover in a second. So first things first, the food forest, which is the edible landscaping bed that was approved last November. Most of that is planted. We've had one work day. Thank you, Michelle and Patty, for coming out and helping us.
That's fine.
Yeah, it was a good time. So we planted most of the majority keystone plants in there, waiting for some more growth and warm weather to plant the remainder of those plants. The next work day is the 31st of May, which is the day after the garden club's plant sale. So spread the word. There's going to be a lot of really good plants that are going to be available for anybody who comes out and helps. So
Oh,
that'll be great. The community garden successfully repositioned the beds, moved a lot of the mulch and compost, thanks to Bob and his crew for helping us transport that compost. Currently, we've got over 150 onions, 15 tomato plants, a whole bed of radish and greens and carrots. Gonna plant peppers and cucumbers and zucchini. The garden club is also doing something called a grow along, where they provide us seeds that they know are peppers or tomatoes, and they really don't know what else about it. So one of the beds out there is planting those seeds and basically logging what they look like, what the plants look like, what the fruit looks like on the plant, and providing it back to this team that kind of logs these plants that are unknown, which is kind of cool. So a little bit of science there for us. A quick note on some of our partners that have kind of helped us. First, the Audubon Society. They're the bird lovers of Lake County. They provided us, the garden club, with a matching grant for native landscaping. So any plants that we put in that are native, they would help reimburse us for those. Our Facebook fundraiser for the garden club raised $1,000, which is pretty terrific. Home Depot has been a tremendous help. We're working on a grant with them to install a spigot right on the other side of the wall here, so we're not dragging hose along the wall. Creating a small fence around the community garden. We had some human and animal feeds last year, taking from those, so just kind of delineating that space. An herb spiral, which is a pretty cool project, and then these big, I might give you a little cheat here. These raised beds here that are kind of have the bottoms falling out of them. Home Depot's going to replace those with steel beds or metal beds up through those. So hopefully that will get approved, and looking at July target to get a lot of that done. Finally, quick shout out to Bianca for all of her help, kind of helping coordinate with the community garden and getting the renters in. And Michelle and Patty, again, thank you for your support. So any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Well, we appreciate you
Thanks.
coming
Yeah,
out and
pretty
updating.
exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how it plays out. So you're gonna stay and listen to the rest of our meeting?
I looked at the agenda. There's some interesting things that I'd like to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Naya, are we gonna get a pawpaw tree?
Oh, yeah.
The board hasn't approved the pawpaw tree, but we're going to start looking at the next bed or the one after that. So not yet, but we can potentially in the spring.
I know a guy in Grade Lake with 2 pawpaw trees in his yard.
Really?
He's
Do
the
they
only
fruit?
person in Grade Lake. Yeah, he got 4 this year.
Wow.
4 last year at the new year.
Yeah.
Last year, yeah.
That's fun. There's this really Papa Pawpaw, he calls himself, in Rock Island, and he sells 30 different varieties of pawpaws, and I think that's who we're maybe going to link up with. But yeah, we can. I know you guys were interested the last time we were here, so we'll develop a plan for the next bed and include those.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive we're gonna get pop-up plants. I mean, that's just one thing that this board wants. It doesn't
Eli's
matter.
cheesecake
It doesn't
is
matter. We're
making
gonna find
pawpaw
out what it is.
pies. Did you see that?
Who?
Eli's Cheesecake made pawpaw pies.
Really?
Yes, they did. Pawpaw cheesecake pies.
Because we want the pawpaw festival.
Yeah.
Of Avon Township. I like that. I
Good.
like that. Do we have any other questions for Brad at all?
Oh, it is pretty.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Next, discussion and possible action to approve purchase of a stainless steel dump body for the 2019 F550. That'd be Brad, that'd be Bob.
I'm not the pawpaw guy.
Thank God.
Yeah, that, we had, at 2019, currently it's steel, but it's kind of starting to rot away. I intend to have that truck for quite a long time. That truck is for the 2019, Michelle said. So when it's 7 years old, it only has 35,000 miles on it. Our trucks are local trucks. They put more hours than miles. But they all have, the reason I went to Ford is because they have aluminum bodies, so the body itself will last forever. And based on the amount of miles that's on the trucks will be here for a long time to come. but the dump body is in pretty tough shape, so. It needs to be replaced. I did go out, I solicited bids from around the Department of Health, got one bid back. So then they're looking at right there from locally from the outside. The closest I knew that does that kind of work. There's another one in Dixon, there's a few more in Rowan, Wisconsin, but I didn't get their direct number. So. That's one.
So do we have questions for Bob?
Well, when you say I was expecting truck running, right?
Yeah, you know, on the job, when we're on a job, where we're blocking the road or a
This
lane,
thing,
we just
Mhm.
leave it running so we can have all the lighting on.
Any other questions? Nope. Okay. So is there a motion on the floor?
For a point of reference, just to add, all of our trucks are forced, so every truck we have, except for the 2000 is actually afforded as well, we'll start at 2000. In our fleet, but all the trucks are 100 Fords and they're all in the yard. All of them. That's why I went with Ford, because I wanted to have a body that was gonna last.
Did you guys buy them or did you have more?
Pardon?
Make them more, or did you buy any?
No, when you buy, no, I mean, I'm talking about the cab, excuse me.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, when you buy
And
2017 or 18 Ford started making all their 250, 350, 450, 550, and so on, and you only buy that's the same as the Ford. That's one of the reasons I went with
That's right.
Ford.
yeah, that's fantastic.
That's it.
Tell you solve and sit down.
There's more.
It's got to keep going.
How much is it, Bob?
16,147, I believe.
I'll make a motion to approve it. Just move the truck body.
David knows his specs. Is there anything else, David, we should know about this purchase?
It's not really the hours, it's like fifty of hours. I'm more of a miles guy, but.
Yeah, that's the township trucks usually are, again, because they're local,
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
they're low hours, you know.
It still beats up on the truck though, right?
It does, but, you're not beating up on the suspension, but on the rest, you know. And that's why it's a really long time. I mean, like I said, we have a 2000 still in service. So, that's 26 years old.
Yeah. Wow.
A second motion.
Do we have any more discussion? Roll call.
Trustee Nader,
Yes.
trustee Henning,
Yes.
trustee Snow,
Yes.
trustee Arroyo,
Aye.
supervisor Bauman,
Aye.
motion carried.
Next, discussion and possible action on landscapers contract bid for 2026. So I know Patty received the contract, and I did talk to the gentleman who owns the landscapers, what's his name, Joel, I believe. So the one thing about the contract is à la carte. So when we discuss it further, we want to figure out what we're gonna want. So can I have a motion to discuss the possible action of landscapers contract bid for 2026?
I'll make a motion to discuss the landscape contract.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
So now it's open up to discussion. And I know, I'll start off, I know it's something that we definitely want to have. People had a lot of compliments last year of us cleaning up the place.
Oh, good.
So I definitely know we want to move forward. One of the questions that Anne Marie will have is, what is the total cost? So what he did last year was he did a complete cleanup
Right.
and he did the maintenance and things like that. We had like little extra, the
Rototiller.
you know, things like that. So when you guys have a chance, you know, we could sign the contract tonight, but we really want to have an understanding of what we want him to do. I mean, it's pretty general.
Yeah, I
but-
wouldn't want to sign a contract tonight. I'd like to take this to the cow and talk a little bit more about it.
Okay,
Is there, so the question is, are there other things we want besides what's listed here? Kind of, Sarah?
right. And also, if he's not going to do the cleanup, this is what it's going to cost. And I know, Patty, you worked with him a little bit more last year than I did. So if there are questions that we can come back with for him to answer,
Sure.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
So we're just gonna table it then? Okay,
think
so
that's
we
fine.
are gonna table discussion possible action on the landscapers contract bid for 2026. So it's not officially on the agenda, but let's call a cow meeting for the first Tuesday of the month. It'll give us that week to talk about everything ahead of time. Megan, is that how we do it? If we don't have it, or should I always have cow on the agenda? So we're gonna call a cow meeting because we're tabling something. So do I have to? Yes. Yes. So I just have to do it that way. Okay, perfect.
So am I to understand he didn't do the cleanup?
No,
Oh,
no, no, no.
doesn't look too bad.
He's waiting on us.
Not like my yard looks, but, okay, great.
So we'll follow up with that. That was easy. Next, discussion only on back to school event. That'll be me. So this will be the 4th year. This is the unofficial official flyer. We are going to change the QR code. What we've done in the past for the food pantry is people have been able to order food for us through Amazon, and it's been a great success. And so we want to be able to make it simple for people to be able to order back to school supplies and have it sent to us. So we are partnering with Laura Beaver Diaz, who's our state rep, and State Senator Mary Edley Allen on this. Last year, we did about 350 backpacks with school supplies. We've been collecting school supplies all year long, adding up to this date, but now we are going to do a big push to get even more school supplies, because if we could get 400 or 500 backpacks, that would be absolutely amazing how many families that we could help. So when Bianca finalizes the flyer, we will send it out to the board. If you could send it out, get it out on your social media too, and share ours. It's a great event, and I would like to invite you. The event is going to be on July 11th. Time, I believe it's 11 to 1 for you to participate and help with whatever comes that day. I'll have a better idea. And also we will have some time where we'll need to start sorting the backpacks and doing things like that. But until we figure out how much we have, we're not sure where we're at yet. So starting May 13th, which is tomorrow, you will start seeing the flyer, not only on the Avon Township social media, it'll be blasted all over the place. Do we have any questions on?
I was just thinking about, the Amazon, which, they make everything so easy. And then, of course, then they make all the money in the world. Is there any store, I don't know if there's
Like
stores that
Target
even
or
sell,
something?
or, something a little more local for us to add to it. I'm not saying.
Well, we could possibly
Eliminate.
see if like a store would put up a box for us for collections and things like that. Amazon, I would still keep the Amazon, because for people who don't want to go shopping, they can click,
Right.
click, click.
But
the
will
more-
Target do that?
I don't think Target will. I think they have
Okay.
their own people, and because we're not a non-for-profit, we don't fit in all the categories. But that doesn't mean that the restaurants in different places will not come out and support us like they've done for the food pantry. So if you know of a restaurant or a store, it's very simple. You could just bring them the flyer here and say, we are having this event. Our goal is to have over 400 backpacks being able to give to the students. As I said before, we have been collecting all year long. And so that is one of our advantages, that we're just not waiting until May 12th, May 13th to start collecting. This is what we do all year long. So please let me know if you want to help in any way.
Yeah. Have we gotten any lists from the schools? Because sometimes if they go to this school, we might be able to fill a backpack. These are for the Avon school.
That's kind of hard.
I
What we're
know it's
doing
hard,
is
but I'm wondering if that would make it easier for the parents.
they're all pretty close. We've tried at different methods.
Mhm.
And what we'll do is because we don't know how much we're gonna get, and we don't always know that this teacher needs a blue folders
Well,
and things
yeah, I've
like
just
that.
done
We're gonna do our best, and, people could swap if we can, but we have hundreds of kids that show up, and what we wanna do is have an area, have backpacks for the older students this year too. And they will have different supplies and need different things.
Do they pick out their own, or do you,
No, they pick out their own.
the junior high kids? pick
No,
out-
at the elementary kids do too.
Oh, okay.
We lay them out, because that's half the fun. Half the fun is getting,
Right.
is to get that
To shine
bag,
it, yeah.
to get that backpack, to open it up and have the school supplies. We will also be having, just like we always do, a social service resource fair. Because if anytime somebody's coming to Avon Township, our goal is always to provide additional resources. So we'll be lining up with the resources. Like last year, we gave Breezy Pops, and we had all different activities. So it's more than just event, but this will be a sign-up event. This is not a free-for-all. You do have to live in Avon Township, and you will sign up, because we are limited to the number of backpacks.
Mhm.
And so that's how we've done it in the last time. And then they'll either show us a QR code, or they'll show us a little ticket, or in the end, we just kind of lift them up. It's very fast. We've learned to streamline it, to have multiple lanes. If you went to our Easter egg hunt, and I know you did, Liz, we had all of those tables. So we were able to get them in and out. They'll be able to pick their own backpack. And I think that is the most fun
Yeah.
that they have. And then they open it up. And if different businesses want to donate, we'll be putting in our Avon Township, all of our information, all of our resources. And the parents will be able to collect those resources. As I talked about at the town hall meeting, sometimes a parent will just slip a social service item, and they'll put it in their pocket.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk to that agency right there and then. But having these agencies there, that is the key to everything that we do, is that benefit people's lives. So we're working on the agencies, and we would love for you guys to participate with us. Stay tuned,
You
more
include the
information.
health department too? Like-
Yeah, we have in the past, and
Like if they need their shots and stuff.
we've talked about
I
having
know that's a big
rather
word.
than Bianca, you're here. Who else did we talk about having?
Talk about having screens for vaccines, Rosalind Franklin, if they're able to provide screenings. We talked about having a multitude of resources that cover different ages. For example, we also talked about, for the first time ever, featuring an autism table with autism resources, since more and more people are coming forward.
Right.
A variety, and one of the things that has never been touched is high schoolers. High schoolers are all often forgotten, and we're going to be touching on that as well.
So
That's good to
so
hear.
we're really trying to expand this year, and that's why we haven't done our school supply drive this early, but this is one of the advantages. And those high school students, we know they get so excited. In the past couple of years, it's been more trendy to get some kind of kiddish type of backpack too, for some reason.
My son even did that.
And
That
if
was
it makes them
years ago.
happy, and they go into the school positive, that's what matters most. So is there any more discussion?
I was gonna mention, maybe we could have the list here, but everyone has a phone, they can look up their list.
Right, and we look
Yeah.
online, but honestly, it's basically the same.
I just meant for the parents, but they can get it themselves.
They can get it from themselves, and even if we can't give them everything, we're giving them enough
Oh,
to
yeah,
make things a little bit better for them.
they can go get 2 things they didn't get.
Right.
So it's great, it's very exciting,
So
except we're excited about summer.
Thank you.
But by the time back to school starts,
I
it's
know.
the end. It's the end. Okay, now we're gonna move on. Discussion only on current and future use of the township garage. Liz, that would be you.
I brought it up. I'm concerned that the police were called regarding the assessor's car. And I'm thinking, it really shouldn't be out in the parking lot at all. It's dimly lit out there. Why can't we use the garage?
Because the garage has flood mitigation equipment in it, and it's the township's garage. And in the past, since I've been in office, the assessor has used the carport.
Well, she had a 17-year-old car to put in the car park.
So what we've done before is, just recently, we called the police, and we have extra, patrols, because they know what's going on. Cindy, if you would like, after the meeting, we could contact the police.
No, no. Don't even worry about it. It's fine out there.
Are you sure?
I just think that because
Yeah,
it's new and
Liz-
you want to keep,
Liz,
Right.
if you're really concerned,
I'm just bringing it up,
Yeah.
that there's a garage on the property and
and there's $50,000 in flood mitigation equipment, and it's a township garage, so we could talk about it another time, but the weather,
Right,
it could be in the carport.
Can I ask a question? Can the carport be enclosed?
I don't know. Bob, can the carport be enclosed?
Well, it's a fabric material, somebody wants in there.
Yeah, then you get in there anyways. I wouldn't park over there anyways. There's too many spiders.
Right.
Well,
And-
maybe
and-
that
and-
would be, you know, almost, you wouldn't be able to see if someone touched it, if they were in
It
there.
could be in
You know.
a peaceful.
Right.
they could put it
And,
down.
and Liz, honestly,
It's a
the Roundley
car, it's
Park
only
Police,
material.
Well,
They
I
clean
just-
it up and
all
still
the
don't work.
discussions of
That's why we got
depreciation and
insurance.
stuff
That's why
like
we got
that.
insurance.
That's why I was questioning it.
Yeah.
but the police are always in our parking lot because it's a
I
place
get
for
it.
them.
Yeah, but the lights are brighter back here over the garage.
We have, again, as
Than
as
they
Cindy
are
said,
over
we have insurance, and if not, we could always
Okay.
contact the police again right after this meeting.
That's
I mean,
fine.
the only true thing to worry about is that car, that's the specific car is at high risk of being like catalytic converter. If he's going on that version of car, then it's
Like
fine.
I said, we got insurance.
Then, as I said, we call the police, or we have insurance. So do we have any more discussion on that? Okay, if not, do we have resolution RS 2026-0512-001 to transfer previously appropriated funds within the Assessor's Fund 12. That'd be Cindy,
What?
Resolution.
the resolution.
Yeah, the resolution is to pay for the car.
Okay. Can I have a motion
It's
to?
just money to move one to the other.
Yeah, no, I was just asking you just because that was under the Assessor's Fund. That's the only
Yeah.
reason I asked you.
It's all written there, so I didn't mind saying.
Okay, so can I have a motion?
Nothing's changed from the last time we talked about it. That discussion that we had like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just to transfer the funds.
It's just to move the money.
Yeah, we can move to conclusion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any more discussion? Roll call.
Trustee Nader,
Yes.
trustee Henning,
Yes.
trustee Sloan,
Aye.
trustee Arroyo,
Aye.
supervisor Bauman.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
Do we have any members' remarks tonight?
I do. Can I do?
Yeah.
So at our last, committee of the whole meeting, the flag, for LGBTQ, it was looked into and it is continuous. It will happen year after year after year. But we will be flying the LGBTQ flag for June. And then, the Juneteenth flag on Juneteenth, which I think is the 19th. So I'm very, very happy about that. And I'm proud of us. So, thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any more members' remarks?
I did. Real quick, I forgot to mention, I did want to mention, getting back to the trucks. The 2022 Ford pickup needed some mechanical work. So again, here we are with a truck that had the repairs done and had under 21,000 miles on it. But it timed out on the warranty. 3 years, 36. I contacted Ford and I went back and forth with Ford. Actually, they were very cooperative because we have a Ford fleet. All our trucks are Ford. So I negotiated with them to get an extended warranty for that truck for an additional 3 years, 50,000 miles at no cost.
Wow.
Nice.
Get out of here.
Good job.
I just thought, you know, it's a big deal.
We should have bought
It is a big deal because like it's. Trucks don't put a lot of miles on, so.
Good.
Very, very tough. Ford is actually very, very. cooperative.
Oh, it is.
You're always gonna hit the 3-year mark, right? You're always gonna hit the 3-year mark.
Good.
Always-
Yeah, I don't know my cars.
They've been very cooperative with us and reimbursed us.
That's
for the
awesome.
kind of, It's them, it's not me, but, you know, I did work with them.
What you went after it.
That's my work answer.
Thank you. Do we have any more members' remarks? If not, we have no executive session. We have no action following executive session, so can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
We still have our evening left.
Yeah.
At the dance theater. You gotta go dance, girl.
You're cooking.
It's depends on- Bob, thank you.
I forgot to take my aspirin. I looked at it.
All right, Tom.